Hello everyone, my name is Mark and today I'm gonna do a review of my custom Trackmaster 2 Roger and my custom Adventures Roger as well. So let's begin. I'm gonna start off with the Adventures Roger. This one I did first, and then I only recently made this Trackmaster model. Anyway, so I just used the basic Adventures Thomas model that will come with playsets. So yeah. As you can see on the front, I did paint his eyes blue, but I only recently did that when I did this Trackmaster model, because it didn't. Thought his eyes were black, but no, they're actually blue, which is pretty unique. His face is the same aside from that. I spray painted him silver first, in like a primer gray, and then only then that I painted, because apparently that's how that would have made it better, but I didn't do it on the other model and it looks just as good, if not better than this one. But then again, it's maybe because I used the wrong type of paint. Also, I was lazy when I masked him up. When I put the masking on, I only masked his face and the smoke box, or at least the majority of it. And because of that, I needed to repaint the running board on him. I painted, and that's also the reason why his chassis has a lot of gray on it on both sides. Along with the bottom, there's a decent amount of gray paint on there. And the wheels are dark blue. There's nothing on the back. I don't know if there's supposed to be like a striping on the back. I didn't do that on the Trackmaster model either. But then again, it's mainly because like this piece comes out and is in the way and isn't flat on there. And on the top, I need to repaint the coal along with the smoke, not the smoke box, the cab. The top of the cab is dome, and the little bits where the water goes in are dark blue along with the rest of him. He has red stripes. They look pretty dodgy, I know. I didn't paint his whistles because that'd be way too hard. And I did the pinstriping. It actually turned out pretty good right here, except for the smudge that's in there. And while the lining is actually not the worst, it's actually decent. And have the number 77 and the line on the back. Also, I repainted the cab window here. I didn't repaint the small one, but well. This side, like this side here, turned out a lot better than the other one over here. This one just looks rushed. But, like, the one that's at the coal bunker looks okay, but the rest just looks dodgy, especially on here. And the wheel arch. And of course I painted the buffers because the Adventures models never have the buffers painted. Well, except for like Diesel and Hero. And Emily too, I think. And then here we have the Trackmaster 2 Roger. Now I made this using the red versus blue tones that will come with Annie and Clarabelle, because like this is the only Trackmaster 2 Thomas mode that's so like special and stuff that never really appeared. Well, the other ones I have are the Treasure Thomas, like the muddy one, and the other one, I forgot, the seaweed one that came with the set for Skiff. And those kind of appeared, but this one didn't. In the episode Red vs. Blue, Thomas, I think that was his name. Thomas is just himself. He's normal. There's no special like paints and stuff. So there. Anyway, so on the front, you can tell I painted up the running board white. And then it works. It didn't work too on the sides though. Like mainly on this side, I got a big splash up there because I don't know how to separate these. Like I tried to once, but I ended up breaking the footplate of that Thomas model. And I painted up the lamp irons. I think that's what these are. The buffers and the coupling, and the eye is blue. On the top, I did paint up the stripes. Well, these three turned out pretty good. Perhaps this one, but the first two are pretty bad. They're not that good, honestly. And I did try to leave the whistles and the windows on the cab, but I mean, it didn't turn out too well though. On the side, we have the wheel arches painted along with the pinstriping over here, and the ones in the back. Number 77, dark blue wheels, dark blue all around, and yellow stripes on the cab, or no, the windows that I've repainted. Also, for the little bits of confetti and stuff that's on the top, I just used the black marker. Also, I used acrylic paint for this Thomas model, like for the most part. Like the dark blue and the white was acrylic paint, but the yellow and red was tempera. I don't know, tempera. I don't know how you say it. And the doors here were just black marker. And this side turned out okay, basically. And the back's just blue. I've also made a custom trackmaster version of Timothy as well. And well, this guy, Timothy, I used spray paint. This is kind of like metallic-esque, sort of, and then I used tempera for everything else. And I used the black marker on the face. I was sort of able to get his little buck teeth, sort of. Pretty dodgy though. And I used white out for the running board and stuff. I mean, yeah, Roger definitely turned out a lot better. I mean, look at these, look at that, look at them windows. I mean, look how dodgy those look. I mean, just come on. And the paint striping could have been better, honestly. I also did Adventures Timothy. I used spray paint on this guy as well. It's the same thing for both. The Adventures model came first, and then the Trackmaster. And then for a little reunion, for these guys up. I also brought out my Tommy Thomas. I couldn't be bothered to pull out a Trackmaster 2 Thomas and the Adventures Thomas as well, which is the same as it would be, just painted up the buffers. And there I go. Now have a little Thomas reunion, and yeah, that's quite nice. And that was my showcase slash review of my Thomas and Friends Trackmaster 2 Custom Roger. I hope you all enjoyed. See you guys in the next vid. Bye.